Hey everyone, Tapdawg here with Little Alchemist Helper, and today I am doing another video that you guys have been requesting for a while. This is a video that technically has been done before by Mr. Anderson, but there's been changes in the last 4 or 5 years since he made that video. But today I am going to be doing a review, a ranking for all of the gold combo cards. I've already done it for the bronze and silver and onyx cards, but gold combo cards are the largest quantity of combo cards available, so it takes a little bit longer. Wanted to make sure I evaluated them correctly, and then took a while to actually make the slides. It sounds silly, but finding each photo on the assets was difficult, and then you have to crop it down and then put them on their various slides. It took a while, and my dog is going crazy. I'm sorry. I told my mom she's staying tonight watching my kiddos. So I told her, please watch him and don't let him bark. So that's a good start to this video, you guys. But so long story short, we've had a couple changes happen to the gold combo cards, and because of that, it's adjusted ranks. Some of them have gone up in rank, and some have actually dropped in rank. But the biggest thing that's happened is we've had backfill combos come in. For those that don't know or haven't been around long enough, I along with the community came up with a bunch of combos to create for cards that were a little bit underperforming, I guess you could say. For example, Turkey Day only had about 40 combos, so very unusable card. We were able to get it up to, I think, 80 or something card combos, which made it a lot more usable. That's one of the extreme ones, but every combo card got a couple more combos here or there. So before I go into the actual rankings, I wanted to talk about what I used to kind of judge each card. So the first thing I looked at was the number of combos the card can create. And on the high end, you'd be able to make potentially 121 combos because there's 121 combo cards in the game. So if you comboed with every other card plus yourself, you would be at 121. No gold combo cards has 121. The closest is hybrid with 120. Ironically enough, the only card hybrid does not combo with is itself. So, it is what it is. But on the low end, it is Turkey Day, which I told you before it had like 40 combos, so now it has 87. Still is low as compared to some of the other ones, but that kind of gives you the range from between 87 to 120. When you average out all of the gold combo cards, you've got about 101, 102 combos is the average. So basically, I looked at that number and that was a portion of the calculation, how many combos it can create. Because obviously being able to combo with other cards makes the card more flexible. So that was a portion of the scoring. The more combos you can make, the better your score would be for that. Then the next thing I looked at was, okay, well, how many of the combos you can create, how many of them are diamond rarity? Because diamond is the best combo that a gold card can create. I'm not talking about onyx, obviously. I'm just talking about when it combos with other gold cards or with silver cards or with bronze cards. So when the resulting combo from those three is a diamond combo, how many times does that happen? And then I did the same thing, ranked them all. So on the high end was Invention. It had 72 of its combos are diamond combos. Now, the quality of the diamond combo is not considered here. It's just, is it a diamond combo? Because the stats on diamond cards and diamond combos is going to be higher than the stats for a gold result or a silver result or a bronze result, obviously. So the more diamond combos you have, the stronger your card's going to be overall. Now, sometimes there might be bad diamond combos, like a Dr. What, as compared to one that has a full 55 as its maximum score. So, Dr. What has like 50. So just to give you an idea there, for between like 50 to 55 is where you'll see most diamond combos when you have them all leveled up. So again, Invention has the most there at 72. On the low end, with only 36, was Healing. So Healing has 104 combos, but only 36 of them are diamonds. So if you have Healing, not very many diamond combos you're going to see with that. And now for the average for diamond combos for all gold cards, was 56, 57, somewhere in there. So just to give you an idea of the range. So that was the next little aspect. How many of your combos that you can create are diamond? And I gave it a point value. Now that one was a little bit more important than the number of combos, but I kept both of those weighted the same. So the amount of diamond combos versus number of combos were both weighted the same. The thing that I increased a weight for was the next qualifier. So I said, obviously diamond combos is important, but you want to have the ones that are a higher scoring rather than the Dr. Watts. You want the ones that are going to get you 54 or above. So that's what I looked at. How many of the diamond combos that it has are 54 total score and above? So again, that's looking at the level 5 version of the combo. Its attack plus its defense equals a score of 54 or above. Dr. What, like I said, is a 25-25 when it's fully leveled up, so that's only a 50. So that one wasn't included in here. But any combos that do get above that 54 or 55 would be included here. So on the high end for that calculus was the chosen one. It had 39 of its 65 combos were 54 and above, of the 65 diamond combos, I'm sorry. And then on the low end for that was fish with 6. So it only has 6 pretty decent combos it makes. All the rest of them aren't that great. And so because this is an important factor, I actually weighted this to be twice as important as the first two. So number of combos and number of diamond combos we had the same weight value. Number of diamond combos that were 54 plus had 2 times the amount of weight value, because I think that's an important factor of how good the card is. So then I looked at, well, how many of its combos can it create that are Onyx? As you may or may not know, there's 55 Onyx cards in the game. So basically, how many of those 55 can it create? And on the high end, we have Hybrid, which we already knew was going to be up there because it has 120 of the 121. So for Onyx, it can create all 55 Onyx combos because it can make a combo with every single Onyx card. So that's on the high end, but there are Invention and Destruction. Both have 54, so those are pretty high up too for that reason. On the low end of the Onyx combos, it's actually surprising how many of these are a lot better. But on the low end for that, it was 39, which was with time. So that really hurt time because it had the lowest quantity of Onyx combos. So long term, it's not as good. The average, though, for that, I was surprised at how high it was, 47. So 47 out of the 55 was the average. So most of these gold combo cards do combo with the Onyx cards. So that's helpful for endgame if you're at the point where you're starting to get Onyx cards. Most gold combo cards will combo with most Onyx cards. So that's good to know. But that one, I kept the weight the same as the number of diamond combos and number of combos total. I felt like those were all about equal importance. Then the thing that was most important to me was looking at those Onyx combos and how many of them are 65 attack or above. Again, same idea with like the Dr. What we were talking about before. Obviously, with it being a gold card and an Onyx card, it's going to only make a diamond combo. And so the maximum I think you can get for a diamond combo is somewhere around 67. I think you can get 69 with the hybrid. Not hybrid, I'm sorry. The Hydrobot. And so outside of that, most of the time the maximum 67. So I'm looking at when they can do 67, 66, or 65, and then obviously the Hydrobots. So not going to be a lot of quantity here. But on the high end, I was really surprised by this, and this really helped this card tremendously. It was Sleep. Sleep had 17 of the combos it can create, of the 44 basically Onyx combos. 17 of them are 65 plus. So that means it's a very strong card, has a lot of strong hitting combos, whether it's attack focus, defense focus, doesn't matter, it's even just even. It had 17. On the low end, poor old Time once again, two. And It's combo with dragon. So Ancient Dragon is one of them because that's a 30. Well, it's a 36-35 for the full version, so it's probably a 34-33, which gives it 67. And then the other one was a weird combo. I can't remember. But yeah, so the average for the Onyx combo 65 plus was about 9.5, 10, just to give you an idea there. So this one, because this is the most important thing to me, because long term, if you're having gold combo cards, you're going to combo them with Onyx cards, and so being able to have strong Onyx combos that are 65 plus is going to be weighted a little bit heavily. So I did this 4 times as much as all the other ones, 4 times as important. Okay, so calculated it all together, and that gave me my star ratings. And the scores for me, I know it kind of sounds weird, they range from a score of 2.28 to 3.9. So then I took the amount of the score between those two, which was like 1.6 something, and divided that equally over the amount of ratings I was going to give. And then that's how I plugged them in. So if you have the low score, you're going to be at the lowest rank. If you have the high score, you're going to be at the highest rank. And then depending on how the amount of tenths of a point was in each one, created the next star ranking. So with that being said, now it's time to do the fun part and show you guys these star ratings. So starting on the bottom, and it should be no surprise after what I just said about it, but I actually gave this card a half star. Time! Time is a very poor gold combo card. It was much lower than all the rest. In fact, it's by itself here on the half star for a reason. Again, things that didn't help it was the number of combos, number of diamond combos and onyx combos, and then even the quality of those combos. All around, not good. This is a card that could definitely use improvement, getting some additional combos. The things that usually do help it is Paradox, I think, but Ancient Dragon as well, but it's going to be hard to get more of those types of combos. But if Monumental wants to, this is any cards that are going to be 2.5 and below could use some love. Specifically 2-star and below on this list, but this one is the one that needs the most love currently in terms of quality. Next up on our list are 1-stars here. We got Fish, Bone, and Ice. The funny thing is these guys were all 1-stars on the previous gold combo card rankings, so they really, even with their backfills, did not change that much. Again, low number of combos. They're all in the 90s. They have low numbers of diamond combos, all in the 40s. And I will say Bone had a lot of diamond combos that were 54 plus, but when it came to the onyx combos, these guys were all struggling. They didn't have that many. 8 for Fish and Ice and 4 for Bone. So that's kind of what hurt these guys and kind of kept them in that 1-star category. We're going to go up one more ladder here to 1.5 stars. We've got another one of the free-to-play cards here with Energy. And we've got everyone's favorite Halloween. And finally, I was shocked by this because I thought this was a stronger card, but Medieval. It was also in the 1.5 area. And again, these three, both Medieval and Halloween, only have 99. Energy does get into the 100 combo category. And it also has quite a few diamond combos with 60, whereas Halloween only has... let me look at my numbers here. Halloween has 55, and Medieval, this is why it hurts, has only 44. And then the other thing that hurts them is the amount of Onyx combos they have that are 65 plus. They all have single digits, 3, 4, and 5. Halloween has 3, Energy 4, Medieval 5. So and between these three, Energy is actually the strongest, but not by much. And that's actually an improvement for Energy because it used to be 1-star. Medieval and Halloween are both downgrades from their previous rankings. Moving on to the 2-stars, this is where we're going to start seeing a little bit more cards, just a little bit. In fact, there are 14 cards here. So Rodent, Reptile, and then Food. Fairy Tale, Life, Plant, Wind, Science, and Blood. Music, Turkey Day. Royal Games, which I was surprised by. Love, and Desert. The biggest shocker there, like I said, was Royal Games to me. But then I looked, and it was actually rated 2 stars previously, so it didn't change, surely. I don't know why I was shocked by that, but it was previously 2 stars, and it's currently 2 stars, I think. Well, maybe I messed up all these ratings. I don't know. But, oh yeah, I did. I put all the ratings in here, and then I messed it up. Hold on. Let me close. Oh, I don't want to save this. Okay, sorry. I took the time to put in the ratings here, and then I changed it all. So now I got to reopen this. Sorry, guys. I just want to make sure I give the correct data on that. Okay, where are we? Royal Games. Where are you at? Royal Games. It's the one that's missing from my list. Where are we at, Royal Games? Oh, you guys. It's been a fun day. That's all I can say. It was a 3.5 star. Now it's a 2 star. Close that document without saving. Good job. All right. So on the 2 stars, Plant was actually on the top of this rankings, and Love was on the bottom, just to give you an idea of where they're at. Oh, no, this isn't actually even sorted by their score. You guys. It's amateur hour tonight. There we go. Sort largest to smallest. There we go. Much better. Okay, so Fairy Tale was on the high end, and Blood was on the low end. I apologize for lying to you on that. Most of these cards had in the 90s for total combos. Turkey Day only has 87, like we talked about earlier. On the high end, Food does have 112, so that helped it out get a little bit higher on the first starting part. What hurt a lot of these cards was the number of diamond combos that were 54 plus. Most of them were in the teens. Some of them did stand out, like Plant had 24 and Reptile has 22. So that helped them on, like, if you're just using the diamond combos of the basic ones. But when you get to the Onyx side of things, this is another area that they could have been hurt. Most of them were single digits, 5, 6, 7, 8, somewhere in there. Music, though, did have 11. So that was something that helped it out and do better than it was. So on the Onyx side of things, when you're comboing Onyx, music is helpful, but normally it's not that great of a card. All right, moving on to our lovely 2.5 stars. Another big list here. We've got Parasite, Monkey, Moon, Wizarding School, Insect, Speed, Vehicle, Monster, Healing, Toys, Martial Arts, Cat, Relic, Underground, Royalty, Immortality, Bear, and Bird. Now, there's a couple shockers on this. You have to remember, 2.5 is about the midway point, right? Because you're out of 5 stars. So this is kind of the midway point. These cards could potentially be good, could potentially be bad. It's kind of a flip of the coin. So some of these you might be seeing and you're like, oh no, it makes some good combos. And that's true. It does make good combos. But I'm looking at the overall quality of these cards and I'm comparing them to each other. And how they do as a whole versus the average that's based here. So that's why there's a couple shockers here. You might be part of the Bird gang and be shocked that this is only 2.5 stars. But I'll tell you, it has a low number of combos at 95. And then the other thing that kind of hurt it was the amount of diamond combos it has. It was in the teens for diamond combos that were 54 plus. So that was part of the thing that hurt it. But it does have a lot of the Onyx combos. It was the highest one for these. So again, similar to Music, while it does better with Onyx combos, Bird does as well. It has 12 Onyx combos. Again, that's on the higher end. The average for Onyx combos is about 9.5. So 12 was something that helped it out, but just unfortunately, it suffered a little bit. On the high end for this, Martial Arts was just barely missing the jump to 3 stars. And then on the low end was Moon. It just barely made it into 3 stars. by 1/10 of a point. Otherwise, it would have been a 2 star. Actually, 0.01 of a point, I should say, 0.01. So that is your 2.5 stars. Now we get into the slightly better options here with the 3 stars and a little bit of a smaller grouping here. So we've got Giant, Sweets, Cursed, Affliction, Dog, Anger, Underwater, camouflage, sci-fi, and weapon. Now, weapon is a very strong card. It's very attack focused. It has a lot of combos, but unfortunately it also has an imbalance there where it has attack focused, but I'm looking at attack plus defense. And so even though it has a lot of strong cards that are good for heroics, or even if you're doing a tiebreaker deck, overall it's not a very balanced card, and it doesn't have high stat total. So again, that's what I'm looking at. That's my focus, because overall that's going to help you out. But if you wanted to focus on attack, it would be one that would be higher ranked for that purpose. Most of these cards are now in the 100 plus combo category. A few exceptions. Dog is 95. Giant and Sweets are at 98. But all the rest are in the 100 plus category. Most of them are 100, almost 110 plus. Again, Weapon being the high bar here with 117. On the Diamond combo side, they've all got about 50 to 60. But on the Diamond combo 54 plus, you're looking at high teens, low 20s for most of these. Dog has the highest at 24. That's also same for Sci-Fi and Cursed at 24 each. Oh, I'm sorry, those are not the highest. Giant snuck in there at the bottom with 31, even though it's on the low end here. And then when you go to the Onyx combos, again, the average is 9.5. Most of these are around that average, 7, 8, 9. There's a 10. We do have two 13s, that's Sweets and Underwater, so that kind of helped both of those. And then that's going to be it. So that's kind of your 3 stars. They could be good and useful in the right deck, but they're just not super consistent, or they might have a focus on attack or defense type of a thing. Going into our 3.5 stars, this was the second largest category, so there's quite a few of these somewhat decent cards here. We're looking at multiples, space, extraterrestrial, sidekick, strength, blob, pocket pet, robot, cartoon, leader, mutation, psychic, spirit, holidays, and war. Now on the high end for these, the one that has the highest score is sidekick, and almost got into the 4-star rating. And on the low end is robot, which was another 0.01 away from being dropped down into the 3-star category. So just to kind of give you your views there. I will post the full details on the Discord later if you want to view these. But again, most of these are above the 100 combo mark, total combos. The standout here is leader with 113 and strength with 115. Quite a few of them are just in the low 100 digits. In terms of diamond combos, they're all in the 50s or 60s. Cartoon does have 69, so that's kind of on the higher end for diamond combos. On the stronger diamond combos, 54 plus, most of these are in the high teens, 20s. There is robot with 34. And then Onyx combos, again, that are 65 plus. You're looking at 9.5 as the average. There's a couple that are 8, 9. Most of these are above the average. So you've got on the high end is Holidays with 15. That got helped out with a lot of backfills, and Santa is a good example of that as a combo that you can make that's on the higher end. Outside of that, you've got 13s for Mutation and Extraterrestrial, which are both kind of on the lower part of the rankings, so that helped those boost them up. And yeah. We'll move on now to the 4 stars. Going to get another rather large grouping here. This is the 3rd largest, I think. We've got Beauty and Arcade, Myth, Sleep, Turtle, Galaxy Wars, Destruction, Apocalypse, Wealth, Hybrid, Precious Ring Lore, and Miniature. On the high end for these was Turtle, and on the low end was Hybrid. The biggest change here, quite a few of these were already 4 stars previously, or around there, 3.5 to 4.5 stars. The biggest change here was Sleep. It was previously ranked as a 1 star, so now it's a 4 star. And I think it did get a couple decent backfills, but like as mentioned earlier, it has the most Onyx combos at 17 for the 65 plus one. So it has a lot of strong, powerful combos. it can make, and that's what really pushes it over the edge and gets it so high up here. Otherwise, Turtle, I was surprised that it's a 4-star because it only has 89 combos, but 63 of those 89 combos are diamond. So even though it doesn't make very many combos, most of them are good. So that's what helped it out. It also had a staggering 38 diamond combos that are 54 plus. So it makes a lot of combos, and the combos it makes are high quality. On the Onyx combo side, again, the number you're looking at is 9.5. The lowest one's hybrid with only 7. All the rest of these are not triple digits. Wow, that'd be crazy. Double digits, 10, 11, 12, all the way up to 17 with sleep that we mentioned earlier. Now we're getting into more of the rare, harder to quantify ones. We go up to 4.5 stars, and there's only 4 of these. And most of these were already in this area before, or 5 stars previously. So we've got Madness, Invention, The Chosen One, and Mind Control. On the high end here that almost made it into the top was Madness, and on the low end was The Chosen One. But these are all great. They're all above 100 combos. Madness has 107, Invention has 115, Mind Control has 106, and The Chosen One has 105. On the diamond combos, they're all in the 60s and 70s, Invention being the highest one with 72. Diamond combos that are 54 plus, they're all in the high 20s to high 30s. Chosen One has 39, so that's what kind of helped it be up here. Onyx combos out of the 55, Madness has 47, Invention has 54, Mind Control has 45, and The Chosen One, oh, there's my dog again, has 48. And then the thing that really helped these guys again was the Onyx combos that are 65 plus. Madness has 16. Again, the highest was 17, and the average is about 9.5. Invention has 11. Mind Control has 16, and The Chosen One has 12. And then when we get to this top, you guys are going to be shocked. There's a free-to-play card up here in the 5 stars. There's only 2. Horn and Villain. So you should be excited that both a free-to-play card is in the 0.5 star and the 5-star quantity. But yes, these are your top 2 for my rankings. They both have 111 combos. Very similar on the diamond combos. Villain has 69, Horn has 68. On the diamond combos that are 54 plus, this is where Villain suffers. It only has 26, but Horn has 33. Looking at the Onyx combos, though, Villain has 49 out of the 55, and Horn has 51 out of the 55. And then the area that they both did well was the Onyx combo 65 plus. Again, the average is about 9.5. Villain had 15, and Horn had 13. So they technically both had the same score. So they were the top 3.9 was their score. So yeah, that is it. That is all of my star rankings. But I want to know, how do I do this? Got to hide the slideshow. There we go. I want to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think something else should be higher, lower? What? Let me know. Like I said, I will post all of this information in our Discord, and I'll put a link in the description down here. Feel free to join. We have all the rankings up on there for the bronze and silver and gold and onyx cards. On this channel, I also have the top 10s for all the Diamond Final Form cards. There's a playlist for that that you can watch if you want to see what the best Diamond Final Form cards are per. And then I chose not to do free-to-play and pay-to-play for gold combo cards because the majority of them are premium. But for the gold, for the bronze and for the silver, I did do the differences there because it made sense. But for onyx and for gold, it doesn't make sense to have a free-to-play tier and a pay-to-play tier because the majority of those are all pay-to-play. So, anywho, hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day, and I'll talk to you real soon.